How reliable is the Chinese leaker? Let's take a look on the last 4 or 5 leaks that he did before the patch was released and compare to the results after the patch is released to measure how correct this leaker is and if you should trust it. Obviously, guys, don't trust me, don't trust any content creator, because we only get information that is floating around on the community, and I always say if I believe that something is reliable enough or not for you to believe as a leak. This is one of them that I believe is real, and I will show to you guys why I normally do this. So hello guys, once again it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons, make sure to subscribe. And this is the latest leak that he did for the next patch. As you see, some vehicles that are very interesting and different. So let's take a look if we can actually believe on it. So the first leak was for the last patch that we had. This was posted way before, like 1 or 2 weeks before, even like 1 week before the first devlog or something like that. I might be wrong, but it was really early, or just around the first devlog, something like that. But I just counted and compared to the vehicles that were launched on that patch. And you can see that there are many vehicles here that got added to that patch, okay? I counted around 15 of these that were added and 3-4 of them that were not added. Technically 4, but you will get it. So for example, the A6E sweep, you will notice that every single leak it's here and it never got added, so he got it there wrong. But the Fox 3s, he got it right. The DC1L, I think he got wrong, because it is the Sky Sword that he is leaking that is going to come in the next patch now, so it might be coming later. The F5 for Benelux, which it didn't came, it didn't come. Churchill AVRE, if I'm not mistaken, was a vehicle for an event or a battle pass or something. And then the rest, basically every single, the Namer, the Desert Warrior, the Ush, the STRV, the Vextra, the Leopard, the ZSL, the T80UE, the XM800, the MatAWG Tech 3, the Sea Harrier FA2, the AMX, the MiG-21, and the Queen Mary all got added. I don't know what this CBT is, but it's probably for the ships. So technically it was 15, 16 technically things that he got it right, and only 3 that he got it wrong, right? So it makes sense that we can actually believe on him a little bit at least, right? And of course, just notice how some vehicles will appear in upcoming patches anyway. But right now, it doesn't mean that these are all the vehicles that he posts, So for example, if you take a look on this leak that he posted last week, it doesn't mean that every single vehicle of these is going to be added, and it doesn't mean that every single vehicle of the patch is here as well. So don't you worry, okay? For the next one, we have one patch prior to that, and you will notice something interesting here. He got basically every single vehicle right, but the timing was a little bit weird. So A6E is wrong, it wasn't added, but the STRV was added, the FV721, if I'm not mistaken, was added. This is the Fox, right? The F20 was added, the BF109C was added, AH1W added, Leopard 2A4M can, which is funny, because it was added in the next patch. So he got wrong the patch that this was added, but he was leaking something that did came, ZBD, AlphaJet, Centauro Oman, the ZSU-23-4, T80UD, the DCA, M60, Merkava, SU-25, the Panzer 6B, I think it was a battle pass vehicle, Buccaneer. All of those were added at this patch. The only ones that are wrong here technically is that the Leopard 2A4M got it added in the next patch, and the A6 never got added. So he got technically 18 right and 1 really wrong, and then another one that it's kind of weird over here. So, very much up there, like almost everything, right? And then we have something like this, which is another one. A6E always appearing over here. It kind of became a joke even. But yeah, the Leopard, the Challenger, the M1, the Tornado, the Tiger, the Gripen, the Rossisky, Narvo Rossisky, right? The FV I have to check, I don't remember, but still J11, and the Littorio, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Then we have the Centauro 2, that I don't think it was added, I don't think so, and the A6. So most of them got added, right? So you can even take a look on this one, which is another one that he got almost everything right, and the A6 is always there. F111, MiG-29, JH, the Black Hawk, the A129, the Tiger, the T-54, the Vickers, the PLZ, the AMX, the 109s, the PPMs, BTRs, Object, PPV, you know, Type 81, Leopard, SMS, and the RM all got added with the A6. You know, the IL2, I have to check, but I think this is a model change, so I think he got it right. I think I have to check. A4 didn't got added, and one of the Vickers didn't got added, I think. So most of the vehicles are correct. So what can we do or draw basically from this leak is that most of these vehicles are going to be added, guys, if he continues to be right. Most of them. I mean, the A6E is always here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is not added. Like I said, it kind of became a joke. But it's like 80 to 90% always correct, even sometimes going up to like 95, 99% of the vehicles being correct that they got added in that patch or later. So, yeah, guys, it's complicated for us to actually say that oh my god, it's a leak and you are spreading misinformation, because every single time this guy is almost 100% correct. If you want to do the same, you know, check of it, I will leave the link for his post in the description. You can check out the dates that he posted and the images, and of course even my videos, that I always do videos like this from this guy. And you can check the patches, the dates when the patches were added, you know, and the dates that these were added, and you can cross that information and take a look that I'm actually saying, you know, something that is correct, right? So, yeah, guys, this guy actually, I don't know how or why, if it's intentional by Gaijin or not, to create, you know, some people talking about it, like myself, obviously. I don't know where these leaks come from, but every single patch we have a leak from this guy, and every single patch throughout history, almost for a very long time. You know, you can go further than just the last 5 patches, and you will see that you kind of have a standard here that most of the vehicles that he talks about come to the game. And the fun part is that it's not only these vehicles. So just because an SU-24M is coming, a J10, it doesn't mean that it's only those vehicles for those nations. There's other leaks talking about how many Chinese jets we're gonna get, and here is only talking about 2 of them, or 3 of them technically. But there's one more, the GF-17, that a lot of people are talking about. The Antelope was leaked before, and it's being leaked right now again, so maybe it will be added, right? So many informations about these, and to be honest, most of them tend to be correct. Okay, guys, so can you believe on this guy? Yes, in my opinion, you can. It doesn't mean that he knows everything, and you know, every time he gets everything correct. There is a margin of error there. But to be honest, some of these models, like the A6, were found in the files, I think, are leaked a very long time ago, and they never got added. So, I mean, I would even exclude the A6 for now, because it's there. Sometime in the future it will get added. We just don't know when. So the leaker just adds that, probably to maintain that idea, right? But every single one of them, I mean, normally he gets it right. So you can believe at least to like a 90% of the vehicles here. Okay, guys? But yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you believe in the Chinese leaker, the mighty Chinese leaker that everybody talks about. See you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye.